Good morning, children. This is your maths teacher Amrita Banerjee. Children, in the last video, we have discussed about the properties of addition and subtraction of integers. Now, children, in this video, we will be discussing about the multiplication of integers. Okay. So, children, for the multiplication of integers, there are few rules which we are supposed to follow. Like two positive integers, when we multiply them, the result is a positive number. Okay. Then when we multiply two negative integers, the result is again a positive integer. So children, when two same sign numbers get multiplied, the result is always positive. Then children, when we multiply one positive and one negative, or one negative and one positive, the result is a negative number. Okay. So these are the few rules which we have to keep in mind whenever we deal with the multiplication of integers. Children, next we have a question on page number 10. Try these, that is to multiply on the number line. Okay. So children, we would not be discussing all the try these question, but this number line question, this is a bit important one. So we would be solving it. We will see how we are supposed to solve this. Okay. So let us begin. Multiplication on number line. So children, the very first question we have, it is 4 multiplied by minus 8. So children, the result will be minus 32, isn't it? So children, when we will represent this on the number line, so since the result is a negative number, so from where we are supposed to start? So we will be starting from the negative side or the left side of the 0, children, because after 0, before 0, only in the left part we have the negative numbers. So children, now it is 4 multiplied by minus 8. That means we will have to divide this minus 8 into 4 sections which will be equal. So let us begin like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is minus 8. Second 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this is again minus 8. So now this minus 8 will be minus 16, isn't it? This is the second 8th segregation. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be minus 24. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is minus 32. So children, over here you can see that we have divided this number line into 4 parts. Okay, now we will carry out our multiplication. So minus 8 multiplied by 1, it will give us minus 8. Minus 8 multiplied by 2, it will give us minus 16. Minus 8 multiplied by 3, it will give us minus 24. And minus 8 multiplied by 4, it will give us minus 32. I'm sorry children, my pointer is not working very well. So the answer will be minus 32. Okay. So this way we are supposed to represent this multiplication on the number line. Fine. Now children, we will be discussing our next question. So let us begin. Second question children, we have, it is 8 multiplied by minus 2. Okay. Again the result will be minus 16, of course. Now children, since we are having minus number, we will again deal with the left side numbers. Okay. So now we will have to group it into two numbers because we are having 8 sections of 2. Okay. So that will be minus 2. Then 1, 2, it will be minus 4. Then 1, 2, it will be minus 6. Then 1, 2, it will be minus 8. Then 1, 2, it will be minus 10. Then 1, 2, it will be minus 12. Then 1, 2, it will be minus 14. 1, 2, it will be minus 16. Okay. So children, now we will be starting with our multiplication. So when minus 2 is multiplied with 1, we will get minus 2. When it is multiplied with 2, we will get minus 4. When it is multiplied by 3, we will get minus 6. When it is multiplied by 4, we will get minus 8. When it is multiplied by 5 we will get minus 10. When it is multiplied by 6 we will get minus 12. Then when it is multiplied by 7 we will get minus 14, and when it is multiplied by 8 we will get minus 16. Okay, so how many sections we have got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is your minus 8. This is the solution for minus 8, minus 2 multiplied by 8. Okay, so this way we will be solving this sum on the number line. Hope you have understood, children. Now we will be discussing the next question. So next question, it is 3 multiplied by minus 7. So children, it will again be represented on the number line. So we will be starting from the negative part itself. It will be minus 21. So then we will be having minus 7, group of minus 7, and it will be divided into 3 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It will be minus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It will be minus 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It will be minus 21. So 7, 1, it is second time, and finally we will get minus 21 as our answer. Okay, so now next one we have 10 multiplied by minus 1. Now we will have 10 groups of each 1 units, isn't it? So again, children, we will be dealing with the negative part of the number line itself. So it will be like minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9, and finally minus 10. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and finally 10. Okay, so the result will be minus 10. Okay, hope you have understood. Here we have done 3 segregations. So 1, 2, 3, and in the previous one, here we have done 8, and here we have done 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So children, this is how we carry out the multiplication on the number line. Fine. So children, this is an important concept, and you all should be being aware about this. Now children, next we have a key point to be discussed. Okay, so what is this key point? Let us see. Children, whenever the number of integers which are getting multiplied, if that number is a even number, okay, then the result is always a positive integer. When we are multiplying even number of integers, the result is a positive integer, and when we are multiplying odd number of integers, the result is a negative integer. Okay, so this is what we are supposed to keep in mind. Now children, next topic we have, it is the properties of integers. So let us see. Children, first it is the closure property. Now closure property means when two integers get multiplied, the result is also an integer. Either we multiply positive integer or we multiply negative integer, the result will also be an integer. So we say that multiplication is closed under integers. Okay. Then next we have commutative property. That means A multiplied by B will be equals to B multiplied by A. That means the multiplication can be carried out in any order. Okay, first number and second number, or second number and first number, we can multiply it in any order. The result will be same. Now multiplication by 0. Whenever a number is getting multiplied by 0, children, the result is always 0 itself. Okay. Then multiplicative identity of integers. What is this? Children, one is called the multiplicative identity of integers because whenever a number or an integer gets multiplied with 1, we get that integer itself. Okay, we get that integer itself. Now, associative property. What is this associative property, children? When three integers get multiplied, now they can be multiplied in any sequence like A into B into C. So we can multiply B and C first, and then we can multiply the result by A, or we can multiply A and B first and then we can multiply the result with C. So here there is an example, like over here minus 3 and minus 2, they have got multiplied first and then it has got multiplied with 4, so the result is 24. And in the second case, when minus 2 and 4 have got multiplied, so we have got minus 8 and that has got multiplied with minus 3, so again the result is 24 itself. Okay, so this is the associative property. Now last property which we have for the multiplication of integer is, children, the distributive property. Okay, that means we will have to see that how we are supposed to follow this distributive property. So let us solve it. Suppose, children, we have the three integers a into b plus c. Okay, so let my a be minus 3, b be 5 and c be minus 4. Okay, when I have these three integers, now I will put this value 3 multiplied by 5 plus minus 4. Okay, so first I will have to solve the bracket. So minus 3 multiplied by 1, so result is minus 3. Now the same number, if I will write it in this form, a multiplied by b, operation sign plus, and a multiplied by c. So let us see what result we get. Minus 3 multiplied by 5, I'm sorry children, plus minus again minus 3 multiplied by minus 4. So what is the result? It would be minus 15, and over here there are two negative signs, so it will become positive. So we will get minus 3 over here. So children, in both the cases we are getting the same result. So this is your distributive property. Okay, so either we can add the two numbers and then finally multiply it with the common term, or the term can be separately multiplied and get added with each other. This is followed in the integers. Okay, next children, we have the distributive property over subtraction as well. How it is followed, let us see. Suppose children, again we take the example, our a is minus 3, b is 5 and c is 4. Okay, so now a multiplied by b minus c. Okay, so what will be the result? Minus 3 multiplied by 5 minus 4. So it will be minus 3 multiplied by 1. So it will be minus 3. Okay, so this is how the common term is getting multiplied when with the two integers getting subtracted. Now this can also be done in the form a multiplied by b minus of a multiplied by c. So let us see, a is our minus 3 multiplied by 5 minus again minus 3 multiplied by 4. Okay, so over here we will get minus 15. Now here two minus signs are, first we will solve the bracket, which will be minus 12. Now here two minus operations are there, so it will become plus. So the final result will be minus 3. Okay, so this is the distributive property of subtraction for the integers. So children, hope you have understood. In the next video we will start our exercise 1.2. Thank you so much.